Hello world, it's John Pinto, your roving realtor, bon vivant, video blogger, podcaster. And today we're going to talk a little bit with Matt Tryon on eating behavior. Why do we eat what we eat? Well, I can tell you why I eat what I eat, because Papa Francesco Pinto and Mama Annunziata Nancy Baroni Pinto used to go to the horse and wagon carts on the street and buy fresh food all the time and go to specialty vendors. And I think the American public is overwhelmed with processed food and commercial messaging that compels them to eat that and fast food, and it's a disaster. But that's the extent that I will voice my opinions. What do you think of this subject, Matt?
Well, I'm going to voice my opinion here. And one of the things I think we know is that, in a number of studies, they've looked at no matter what you put, and they've done this with McDonald's. McDonald's has tried this unsuccessfully to show how many calories, how many fats, how much sodium is in all of their foods. Unsuccessfully, and I say that because it doesn't really matter. What they find in these studies routinely is that nobody really pays attention to that. Nobody really cares. People in general want to eat what they want to eat. Now, some of my research actually at UC Davis looked at behavioral patterns, particularly in the context of stress. And there is evidence that people under stress, whether you're from your job, from your kids, a family life, relationships, tend to move towards eating palatable foods or comfort foods under those kinds of contexts. Now, one of the things I think that can help alleviate the situation is if we can reduce the amount of stress that we have. And one thing that we can do also is to make eating important or health important and look at how it impacts the rest of our life. I don't think that we spend the time to do that. We live in a fast-paced lifestyle, and in a very stressful situation, it makes it difficult at any time to buy these fresh fruits and vegetables and cook all the time. Not everybody has that availability to them. But it takes a conscious effort to do that and asking the questions how we can do that.
Yeah, I did find that out when I was listening to Sarah, the dietitian at Kaiser, and there were about 20 people there, and they were all bitching and complaining about how they got no time, they have no interest, they have no money, they have no ability to go to the farmer's market, populate their pantry, populate the refrigerator, populate their freezer with, say, plant-based or more healthy food choices. But so you're absolutely right. People feel ill-equipped on how to deal with this. What suggestions could you give them on how they might more proactively deal with this?
Well, one of the things that I do with all my clients and start with this is to make a list. Honestly, there's a lot of things asking the question, how can I do this? But even before that, you have to make eating and healthy and making this lifestyle choice a priority. And people just don't want to make it a priority. One of the things to do to make it a priority is really to list all the benefits of what a healthy lifestyle is going to do for you based on what is the highest priority in your life right now. Is it your family? Is it your job? Is it, your athletic endeavors? How is eating healthy going to serve you in those aspects of your life? How is it going to help you make money? How is it going to help you in your job? How is it going to help you mentally, spiritually, physically, in a relationship, socially? Asking yourself this question is going to, one, if you can list all the reasons that does do that, all the reasons that's going to impact those aspects of your life, you're going to be more likely to make that choice and make that change. Otherwise, we lie to ourselves that we're going to do that.
I like it. Cost-benefit analysis. And it seems like there are a lot of good payoffs to making the right menu choices. So we will conclude on that note, and we will see you on our next episode, Microbiome Research. Bye for now.